Hi guys, welcome back to the Soft Life of Sophie. I'm Sophie, and this is my soft life. Guys, today we're baking. I thought in the spirit of Christmas being only 18 days away, we should make some cookies. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I've just been craving cookies. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make chocolate chip cookies, and I'm honestly just gonna base it off the recipe that's on the back of the Chipits container bag. Honestly, this is the chocolate chip recipe I've been using my whole entire life, just the one on the back of the bag. It's delicious. The thing we're going to do a little differently today. Do you guys like Rice Krispie squares? So I love Rice Krispie squares. Normally I would make my own, but because we're going to be stuffing these inside the cookies, I decided to just get some pre-made ones. They're so much better when you make them yourself, but I didn't feel that ambitious today. So yeah, let's make some chocolate chip cookie dough, and let's chat about life while we do it. I'm going to just put these ingredients to the side, and then I have everything underneath, so I'll just bring things up as I need them. Okay, so I do have a cup of butter here that's just been softening, so I'm just gonna leave this up here under the lights for now. Okay, so preheat oven to 375 degrees. Then we're gonna start with 2 2/3 cups all-purpose flour, a teaspoon of baking soda, and a half teaspoon of salt. Okay, so I have all-purpose flour here. So 2 2/3 a cup all-purpose flour we're gonna start with. And while we're baking, I would love for you guys to let me know if you enjoy baking too. I'm gonna be completely honest. So I prefer to cook over bake, to be honest. I don't like the precision of baking. You have to measure everything out and you can't really, substitute too many things without messing up your recipe. So 1 cup. Whereas with cooking, you can just like throw everything together. You know what I mean? Use your intuition a little bit more. I know you actually can use your intuition with baking. I follow this one lady on YouTube. It's 2 cups, who always follows her intuition, and her food always turns out great. Like even her homemade bread and stuff I'm talking about, and like all of her like pie doughs, like there's only a few recipes she does where she actually pulls out her proper measuring cups and does it like the precise way. But I'm not experienced enough for that. I need to follow the recipe. And even when I follow the recipe, things don't always turn out perfect. But that's how you learn, right? So that's 2 2/3 a cup of all-purpose flour. Next, we're going to need 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Also, if you guys are wondering why I'm in my living room, it's because my kitchen's really small. It's really hard to get like lights and the camera and all the stuff in there to be able to film. Also, I don't like the way my kitchen looks, so I'd prefer not to put it on camera if I can help it. Maybe in vlogs, but not in like a full video. You know what I mean? It's just not cute. Okay, and now we need a half teaspoon of salt. So starting with all the dry ingredients. Okay, so we're gonna move over to the sugar and the butter. So we need a new bowl. I'm gonna put the dry ingredients underneath for now. Okay, so next we're gonna need 1 cup of softened salted butter, 3/4 cup granulated sugar, and 3/4 cup packed light brown sugar. We're gonna beat those. So starting with the butter. I feel like my butter still might be like slightly hard. It's been sitting out of the fridge for maybe like 40 minutes or so. So we'll have to see how well it beats. So 3/4 cup granulated sugar. 1, 2, 3. And then for light brown sugar, I have this golden yellow sugar. Should do the trick just fine. I'm not really sure if there's a difference. There might be. See what I mean about the substitutions thing? I want to be able to just use whatever's in my house. So with brown sugar, you always have to lightly pack it. So that just means pressing it down in the container so that you get a full measure. I do know that. 2. And 3. Nice. Okay, so now we're just gonna beat this. I'm gonna try to mash this butter up a little bit before I turn the machine on. Okay, I fear this is going to be messy. I'm gonna take this to the kitchen and I will bring it back beaten. Okay, I'm back. And I had to put it in a bigger bowl because that bowl was not big enough and it was flying everywhere. But we have creamy butter and sugar. So let's move on. Okay, last ingredients besides the chocolate chips. 2 eggs and a teaspoon of vanilla into here. But yeah, I'm sorry. I actually said I was going to chat with you guys and then I didn't do it. But let me know what some of your favorite things to bake are below. Like I said, I prefer cooking, but I've been really getting into baking the last winter. Apparently not very good at cracking eggshells though. I didn't have a oven in my last apartment. And actually, the apartment I lived in before my last one also didn't have an oven. I just had a toaster oven on the counter. And the apartment I had before that did have an oven. But like as soon as I moved in there, this is such a random story. I had left a plastic bowl in the oven without realizing it had like some other random dishes in it. And I just threw it in there when guests were coming over to like hide it. Forgot all about it. Turned the oven on to preheat something. This is like within weeks of moving into this apartment. I melted the plastic bowl all over the racks. So for the whole 3 years I lived in that apartment, I never used the oven because I couldn't find new racks for it. I just like never prioritized it. Finally, when I had to move out, I found the racks. It was actually super easy. I ordered them online. They came in like 3 days. I could have had an oven that whole time. I was like 21 back then and baking was not a priority. But anyways, yeah, so the point of my story is it's been like 9 years since I've had an oven. So since I moved in this apartment, which is like 2 years ago maybe, this is my second winter here, I'm definitely trying to get into baking. And we're going to be baking bread at some point during these next 30 days too, which is going to be exciting. Okay, I have egg on my hands. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back and we'll mix this. Okay, so we're going to beat this in. Okay, so all that's left is to add the flour to here and then add the chocolate chips at the end, and then the dough is done. So that came together super fast. I have the dry ingredients here. I think I'm just gonna add them right into this bowl, and I'm just gonna clean off these beaters first, actually, I think. And I also took my nails off, if you guys didn't notice. I am bare nailed today. They're naked, natural, which is rare. So my next nail set, I'm going to decide what I'm going to do for it, but leave comments if you have any other random nail suggestions for me. I do my own nails if you guys don't know. So at some point, one of these videos, we'll do nails together too. All right, and the flour goes. Give this a mix. I haven't baked chocolate chip cookies in so long. I'm pretty sure I haven't baked them since last winter. This is actually like a thing that I do every winter is I bake cookies and I usually freeze them because this one batch of cookies will make like, I don't even know, like 24 cookies or something, which is like way too much for just little old me. This batter feels dry. Okay, so I'm not really sure what went on there, but it was really hard to get that dough to come together. But anyways, we have dough. I think it must be because my butter was still too cold. So let's add the chocolate chips. Best part. So excited. Cannot wait to eat cookies. It's like 10:30 at night that I'm filming this. Saturday night. Such an exciting Saturday night for me. And after this, I'm going to eat cookies in my bed. It's going to be great. I'm going to use my hands. It's just time, okay? Okay, we have our dough. I'm going to go grab the sheet pan and we're going to start making some cookies. I'm so excited. Yay. If you haven't already preheated your oven, now would be the time to do it. Mine's already preheated. Okay, we have reset once more. We have a parchment paper lined baking sheet, our cookie dough, and we have our Rice Krispie squares. So what I'm going to do, let's open one of these up and see how big they are. These are just the Walmart brand ones. I just made this order online and these were the first that came up when I searched. So I guess maybe like we'll do a half per cookie. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to put our little balls of cookie dough out and then we're just going to smash the Rice Krispie square into the cookie. We're going to bake it like that. So the place that I saw this recipe from is actually a local cookie shop that we have here in Toronto. I forget the name of it, but my best friend brought me cookies on my birthday. And they were so good. And one of them had a Rice Krispie square in the center of it. And it was so good. So because these are pretty big, we're going to be doing larger size cookies than probably what they would say to do. So I have an ice cream scoop. I'm literally going to do like a big ice cream scoop of cookie dough. And then we're just going to take the Rice Krispie and smash it just like that. See? Sorry, the angle's not great. Okay, so that's it. We're going to repeat. I guess we'll probably fit like 8 on one tray. And then however long the baking time is supposed to be, we're probably going to have to bake them for a little bit longer, but we'll see. So while I am scooping cookies, I wanted to chat with you guys a little bit about Vlogmas. It has been so much work filming videos every day, but it has been so much fun. I'm so happy for the support that you guys have been giving me. So many of you have been watching my videos and telling me that you've been doing yoga with me. And actually, one of the days that I missed a video, or the one day that I've missed a video, I think it was 2 days ago. I hadn't posted anywhere except on Instagram that I wasn't going to be posting that day. And someone on Reddit was like, "What happened to your yoga video?" So I was like, "Oh, that's so cute that you were like waiting for it, you know?" So I'm sorry to everybody that's not on Instagram that you guys didn't know. My bad. Hold on, I have to move these over. I'm only going to fit 6. Maybe it's okay. Maybe we'll only do 6. Yeah, let's just do 6. Yeah, I should have posted everywhere, but I didn't really think about it at the time. I just made an Instagram story and went to bed, you know? But if you don't follow me on Instagram, you should, because that sort of is the place where I post if there's ever any like updates or anything. So my Instagram is linked somewhere. It's in my bio. Not my bio. It's going to be in the description box, but it's also like somewhere to do in like the card or something. You'll find it. Oh, I'm sitting up on my toes so that I'm in frame better. And they hurt. I'm going to do the last 2 on my knees. So sorry if I'm a little bit low, but I'm sore. So yeah, I've been having lots of fun with you guys. Yoga's been doing amazing things for my body, to be honest. I feel like my body's genuinely feeling better after these, like I think we've done 7 yoga videos so far. And by the end of the year, we'll finish the whole 30 days. With the math of when I started, there's like maybe 5 or 6 days that we won't do yoga. And the other days, we'll keep doing it every day until the 30-day program is done. I'm excited that we're doing this together to end this year and to start next year. Even if there's only like 5 or 6 of you, because I know there's at least that many that are doing yoga with me regularly. That makes me so, so happy. You have no idea. So I appreciate you for watching, hanging out with me, and thinking that anything that I do is at all interesting. Thank you. Okay, that's it. We have 6 giant cookies and we have a lot of dough left. So I'll probably show you guys the results of all of the cookies together, but I'm not going to show you me scooping the rest out. But this is what we have. They look amazing. Okay, let's go to the oven. Okay, it's hard to show you. It's hard to get this in focus. I'm not sure. I hope you can see it. But it says to bake them for 8 to 10 minutes. So I'm going to set the timer for 10 and we'll see what they look like. See you in 10 minutes. Okay, let's see what it looks like after 10 minutes. I don't have my microphone on, so sorry if the sound's not as good. Whoa, they're huge. And they definitely need to cook longer. I don't know if you can tell, but the tops are definitely not cooked yet. So, we are going to do timer, another 10 minutes. And I'll check on it in the meantime, and if anything happens between now and 10 minutes, I will report back. Okay, so we just hit 4 minutes on the timer, and I feel like they're looking pretty good, guys. I think we're gonna call it here maybe. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, let's call it here. I'm gonna pull these out. Ooh. Sorry about the lighting. I just have my overhead light on. Oh, they look good. Wait, that helps a little. Yum. Okay, so I'm gonna turn the timer off. Turn the oven off. It's 10:57. So I'm gonna let these cool for like 5 or 10 minutes or something. And then we'll taste one together and then I'm gonna say goodnight. See you soon. Okay. Look at my cookie. Guys, it looks delicious. I'm so excited to eat this. I picked one that was like, it must have been in a hotter spot of the oven. It was like slightly more cooked than the others. Mmm. Mmm. I love chocolate chip cookies. Mmm. You could definitely use less cookie dough than I did. They don't have to be this big. And it's taking like multiple bites to get to the middle where the Rice Krispie square is. But that's okay because I feel like I'm like working my way towards it like a treat. You know what I mean? I guess I am. I'm at the Rice Krispie square. That is elite. Elite. You have to try this. Okay. Mission successful. Cookies are delicious. I ended up putting the rest of the cookie dough in the fridge because I didn't feel like baking anymore tonight. It's already like 11 something and I'm gonna go to bed. But yeah, I'm gonna take the rest of this cookie to bed with me, eat it there, and then yeah, I'm gonna edit this in the morning. So there will be 2 vlogs today because you guys will be seeing this tomorrow. Yeah, so this one, and then I'll do a yoga video in the evening. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me. I wish I could give you all a cookie and we could all eat them together. That would be so fun. But since we can't, I hope you make some and hang out with me. And if not, well, thank you for hanging out with me anyways. Okay, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe if you want to hang out with me again. And I'll see you tomorrow or later on actually, for day 11 of getting my life together before 2024 ends. Baking is important. Getting in the holiday spirit, you know, this is all part of the getting my life together thing, trust me. Actually, these cookies, I feel like my life's together now. Okay, bye. Bye-bye. I just realized that I stopped my audio earlier from that last clip of when I was eating the cookie, but it's like frozen, so it didn't actually stop, and it won't stop. Nothing's happening here. So that means that there's probably going to be just camera audio for that last clip. I'm so sorry about that. Oh, did it stop? No, it's still, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it won't stop. Anyways, sorry guys, I'm gonna have to lose this last clip. And yeah, thank you for your understanding.